Hey guys, Midget here, and welcome to another episode of my Walking Dead reviews. If you don't know what they are, I basically give you a plot of the story, and then I give you my mini review afterwards. So yeah, let's get straight into this episode, episode 5, called Wildfire of season 1, and this is going to be a throwback review for the people who don't know about me yet. So at the start of this episode, Rick is talking to his walkie-talkie. Hopefully he's talking to Morgan, that's what he thinks, you know. He's like, Morgan, if you can hear me, don't go to Atlanta, you know, it's all, he's taken by the dead, basically. And, he says his location, which is never good, just in case, you know, like Morgan got captured or something, you know. That wouldn't be good if Morgan got captured and there's Rick like giving away the location to the people who got captured too. So, Andrea is talking to Laurie. Well, Laurie being a bitch again, going, oh, Andrea, you'll get over Amy, just leave her, you know. What? I know that you're in a zombie apocalypse and it's all about survival, Laurie, but it is her sister after all. Or what's left of her sister, you know. Let it be the final moments with her sister, let kill her sister afterwards, you know. Just live the moment, you know, because after all, they are family, so I don't understand why she would have to leave her, you know, until she's dead. She's still your family. So, you know, Daryl's pickaxing the dead people, which is absolutely hilarious. You know, he's going, and Rick tries talking to Andrea, and it's kind of awkward because he tries talking to her, and she just points a gun at him in cold blood, and he's like, sorry, for like literally about 20 seconds. He's just saying sorry, and she's like, I know where the safety is. So he's like, oh crap, oh I'm gonna die, oh my god. And then basically Jackie sees Jim bleeding when she's like crouched doing something, and he's like, I got scratched, and it's not a biggie, but then she goes, Jim's bitten. When she does say, don't tell anybody, please don't tell anybody, please don't tell, and she's like, please don't tell, Jim's bitten. You know, I found that kind of amusing, the fact that it's straight away, please don't tell, Jim's dead. You know, it's kind of, what? I understand it, I would tell them, but I wouldn't tell them straight away, unless I was proper freaked out. Like, I wouldn't tell them, I'd be like, right guys, I need to go to the side. I wouldn't just go straight, you know, Jim's dead. If you didn't ask me to, then I wouldn't do it, you know what I mean? But Jimmy tells everyone, and then he gets a bit violent. When Daryl gets a bit violent, he's like, you know, he's pickaxing those people. He's like, let's kill this mother sucker. And what's his name again? Jim picks up the shovel, and he's very violent towards Daryl and the others until T-Dog, you know, comes from behind, which just doesn't sound right, but comes from behind and grabs him in sort of a headlock and keeps, well, Daryl reveals his bite, and it is a big bite, you know. I don't understand how. It just doesn't look like a zombie bite, because a zombie bite would, you know, bite in and it would rip his skin out, but it was literally just like bite into an apple. Yeah, like you bite into an apple and slowly take your teeth out, like, so, you know, no skin, like, you bite into the apple, so it's got the holes for when your teeth, but the middle bit, that, you know, you meant to rip off with your teeth and eat, it's still there, so I don't understand how he did that. Maybe he killed the walker and he, like, slowly, I don't know, but it just didn't seem right to me. However, Rick talks the group into going to the CDC, and Shane's like, no, let's go to the army base, but everyone gets into this little mini argument saying, oh, the army base is overrun and blah blah blah. And Dale talks to Andrea basically while Amy's dying, and she hands Amy the necklace for her birthday, and Dale, you know, just watches basically. I guess he was kind of scared. You know, you know, you don't want to kill your own sister, and she's still a sister until she opens her eyes and is a walker, of course. So there's no, you know, bad thing about that. Dale is just pretty precautious, I guess, towards Andrea, and he's like, I know what he is to her, but he's pretty precautious in my opinion, you know. It might be family, they might be friends, they might be with them to the start, or, yeah, I guess they are friends, because they talk about, oh, spoiler alert, no. It's in the next episode, so I'm not going to talk to you about that, I guess. And basically, the next scene is like, you know, Ed on the floor and Daryl's about to pickaxe him, but Carol comes up to him and goes, "Can I kill my own husband?" Not in a bad way, but obviously just in a way like, you know, take him out of his misery since it is my husband. And, you know, she starts weeping, but she like goes mental. She like goes like a couple of times, and you know, it wasn't funny, but it was just nice to see like what we think she's just this innocent lady, you know, just taking her like anger and like vengeance on this corpse. I was like, "You go, Carol, you go, girl." But you know, it was a good scene, but it wasn't pleasant seeing Carol weeping, you know. After all, her husband was a dick, but she did love him either way, so it's not nice seeing a relative die, especially a husband, I guess. But they leave for the CDC, the group leave for the CDC. Jim is battling the bike in the battling the bite in the back of the RV until they run out of ammunition and Jim can't have it anymore. He just has to get left on the side because, you know, he's gonna die, you know, soon. He's not gonna take it. He says his bones are like glass, which is really weird. But I guess Shane sees something that looks like a gas station in the background, and he like goes, "Okay, we can go there." So they go there, and meanwhile Rick, you know, tries talking Jim out of it, saying, "Oh, you go to the CDC and you'll get some help." But he really insists on leaving him, so they eventually leave him. You know, Jackie gives him a kiss for the final time. You know, everybody starts talking to him. Andrew's just there like looking in shock, and they just go, you know, leave him there. And then this awesome music starts playing. I don't know the song, but it's amazing music, and they finally get to the CDC. But before that, this mysterious man, we don't know, he calls himself Jenna. He's doing this awkward transmission with horrible camera quality. We saw this camera quality, it kept cutting out, you know, it kept being, you know, I just didn't understand that. But he's testing stuff out later on, right? He's testing, I presume, zombie flesh, you know, how to cure it, and he tries to rub something in, and he leans over this table and he spills all his test tubes, and, you know, he tries to rub acid in, I guess, or something to take his zombie flesh out, but it starts burning through his glove and his other glove, and you can start seeing his hand, and, you know, so he goes to the like thingy. He's in like a laboratorium or something, and the lab starts speaking to him, going, discontamination, blah blah blah, get through to the exit. And he washes himself, he gets a shower, and he goes, discontamination in process. He's like, he just turns around and goes, "No!" And the lab sets itself on fire. And like the next bit, you see him, you know, on his camera, and he's like, "We're all dead, you know, I lost the goddamn tubes." And it was just funny. And then the group finally get there, right? And Rick is like, it's pretty much night time already. They get there and it's, you know, becoming night time, and they go to the CDC and they're asked for help, and Jen is just there like, please go, please go. But Rick is sure that someone's in there, and everyone else starts talking him out of it. Like, everyone else is like, "Oh, no one's there, just let's go." Everyone starts tugging Rick, everyone starts shouting at Rick, and Rick stays till the end. He goes, "I saw the camera move." Dale goes, "No, you didn't, it was just a hallucination." But finally the doors open, after like quite a big row between the people, and that's where the episode ends. And I think, guys, this episode was an absolute thriller. I loved the episode to bits, you know, maybe not more than the others or the last couple of episodes, but it was actually an amazing episode. I wish we had another one like that. And see, that's why I'm going to give this episode a 9 out of 10. You know, it could have been improved in some places, but I'm not going to, you know, dwell on them. It was an amazing episode overall. I loved like the Jim death. It was pretty it was really nicely set out, and also it left on a cliffhanger. So what not to give it a 9 for, you know what I mean? It had its downfalls in some places, you know, it was kind of boring. while they were at the camp, you know, like Andrea, just with the Andrew bit, you know, the talking's alright, you know, the like anticipation of seeing Walker, what's it gonna do, but it wasn't that much good, so that's why I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's still a very good score, so yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys. This is Midget, and I'm going to see you guys next time.